After meeting up in Santa Monica 2 weeks after that cozy car moment, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner showed that they are still very amicable ex-couples by giving her a ride in his black Mercedes Benz. The Yes Day actress, 51, and the Batman vs Superman actor, 51, were seen in a car on Tuesday in Santa Monica, California, as he gave her a ride after they met. The ex-couple, who have 3 children together, sons Samuel, 11, Violet, 17, and Serafina, 13, were seen getting into a black Mercedes-Benz luxury vehicle and driving off. Affleck, who recently celebrated his 1-year wedding anniversary to 54-year-old Jennifer Lopez, seemed to get along well with Garner because she was spotted hugging him earlier this month. During the daytime meeting, the ex-partners wore casual attire. Affleck had a beard and was dressed in blue jeans, a gray long-sleeved top, and white Air Jordan Nikes. Garner wore gray slacks, a long-sleeved black top, and sunglasses. The favorite snack of Jennifer Garner's family has just been revealed, and Ina Garten agrees. "My household makes this on a regular basis. The oven will be used more and more as the weather gets colder." And Jennifer Garner says now is the ideal time to prepare a crunchy family favorite. The actor continued her pretend cooking show and demonstrated how to make pizza crackers, which are currently her family's go-to snack. In the caption of her most recent Instagram video, Garner stated, "This is a weekly staple in my house. When it comes down to it, it is pizza without the toppings, but despite this, it is delicious, easy to make, and it keeps well for a few days." Here's how to make Garner's 5-ingredient recipe, which is excellent for preparing in advance. When preheating her pizza stone in the oven, which was set to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, Garner said that while you can bake your dough on a baking sheet if you happen to have one handy, nothing works as well as a pizza stone. Garner goes on to say that a pizza stone will transform your oven into a pizzeria, so we're sold. It's time to make the cracker dough first, though. She combines her warm water and beer and claims that it adds a depth of flavor, evoking one of Ina Garten's well-known quotes, before adding her active dry yeast to the mixture. She adds 2 cups of the bread flour and the remaining beer water mixture to the mixer and mixes on low. Garner adds the teaspoons of salt and the 2 tablespoons of olive oil while the mixer is still running before incorporating the remaining flour. When the dough begins to adhere to the bowl's sides, she replaces the standard mixing head with her KitchenAid dough hook attachment. Garner visits her herb garden, of course, and selects thyme and rosemary to season the snack while the hook is incorporating the dough. She states that dry rosemary and thyme will also work in the ingredients section. She chops her herbs and adds them, along with a drizzle of olive oil, to the mixer that is already running. Afterward, she stops the mixer after oiling a bowl. She gives the dough a brief kneading before placing it in the oiled bowl to rise. After an hour, Garner divides her now risen dough into 3 equal portions and waits 5 to 10 minutes for the gluten in each piece to relax. Then, according to Garner, it's really simple to pull out into the shape that you want. Garner defends what will soon become the amorphous base for her crackers as she forms her pizza dough. "I don't want to force it by saying, be a circle," Garner jokingly said. "We definitely appreciate deliciousness that appears to be a mess." The dough was then spread out and placed one at a time, on the hot pizza stone or baking sheet until it bubbled up, which took only a minute or 2 per piece. Garner chose to season her dish with leftover thyme and rosemary, Parmesan cheese, and a little olive oil before returning it to the oven for a few more minutes. The leftover dough can be saved to later use for pizza or used to make more pizza crackers. In any case, that's all it takes to make the Garner family's favorite snack. And the barefoot Contessa gave it her stamp of approval by writing in the video's comment section that she loves this. Garner said before biting into the hot pizza cracker, "If someone's homesick from school, this is what they ask for prior to liking herbs on other foods. My kids adore."